You can come in a little bit closer, but I work at IslandWood, which is a school in the woods over on Bainbridge Island. Don't tell anybody, but that's my boss right there. So I'm feeling a little extra pressure during this presentation.
Katie's wonderful.
All right. So we recently converted to Salesforce this last fall, and it was very important to us to have some sort of online registration tool. We are a very event-heavy organization. We do community events, we have events that come in for conferences, and we needed something that would allow us to do online registration. They turned us on to Eventbrite, which was a great program, but one of the positive things about Eventbrite is it has this Eventbrite connector, which is a free program through the App Exchange that you can download very quickly. Once you download it, you can set up great ticket widgets on your website, have everything ready to go. People are signing up for your events. Now it's time for Eventbrite Connector to do its job, and Eventbrite Connector is what I'm here to talk about specifically. Once you've downloaded the connector, it actually becomes part of your Salesforce screen where you can see it's in a tab. I've created a tab on my own, but everybody in the organization can use it once you've downloaded that to your Salesforce account. By logging into Salesforce, you then go to the connector, and it's going to ask you to log into Eventbrite. So really, you're logging into both databases at the same time so that they can talk to each other. Once you log into the Eventbrite, it's going to show you all of the events that you've created in Eventbrite, in the tool, and it's going to show you how many people are attending and who are there. And so what matters to me is I say, well, gosh, I've got all these people registered. It's time for me to import those people into Salesforce so that I can start running reports in Salesforce. One thing I like about the connector is that it allows me to flag people when I do that. So if I want to bring people over this week, but I have another slew of registrations next week, I can flag the ones I've already done so I don't duplicate the people that I'm bringing across next time. It imports all my attendees. I don't know how many of you use Salesforce. Do a lot of you guys use Salesforce? The lead contacts separation is important to us. If we bring these people in, these registrants as contacts, it could duplicate people who are already in our system, so we bring them in as leads. It allows us to choose that. It has great mapping capabilities, so we can map a lot of the Salesforce fields directly in the event registration process. And then the most important feature for us was that it automatically will assign these people to the campaign that we choose in Salesforce. So these people as registrants will go immediately into a campaign that we've created. It's kind of a neat tool that here you can actually, from this stage, create a new campaign that will create that in Salesforce. We tend to create our campaigns before we do this process so that we can customize the body of the campaign and the member status of that campaign. So if I say I want to add these attendees to an existing campaign, Salesforce will then, or the connector will then pull up all of my Salesforce campaigns, and I can choose which one I want to add through there. It does it chronologically, so it's pretty easy to find which one you're looking for because we have thousands and thousands of campaigns. Then we get to choose what member status. So if you had an event that had table sponsors or donors only or some sort of different type of membership to that particular event, those statuses would appear here at this step. Then we can save some custom questions. Sometimes when you have registration, you have some odd question that you need to ask, maybe t-shirt size, or what color hair do you have, or whatever it is that you have that's specific to that event. So you can ask custom questions, and those will get mapped to the notes field in the contact record in Salesforce. Yes, do you want to confirm that you want to import these people? It tells you how many people come in. It gives you a list of the people that are imported, just kind of as a, okay, you're done. And then I wanted to show you what it looks like once they come into Salesforce. This is the actual page that you would see in the importer process, where you get this great wealth of knowledge of the people's name, email address, all that information, but it's also going to check the database and say, hey, we've already got someone named this Donna, and do you want to merge it with this record, or do you want to create a new contact? Which is really important for us, because we have some people who come back time and time to our events. Another feature that's great is that if the event costs money, there's a fee for the event, a ticket price, it will create an immediate opportunity, and the opportunity will also get associated with the campaign. So as soon as an opportunity is money, a gift. So it's a donation, it's an event registration fee, it's anything. So we just track that. So right away, this process is really quick. I can run statistical reports based on who's coming and how much money or how much revenue we've earned for that event. So it's pretty quick. Any questions?